the show, everybody. I'm the Notorious B.I.B., and this is my boy, Pauly G! As always.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, how you doing? So I don't know about you, Pauly G, but I edit these very minorly, but like I edit them after we're done filming. And I always was puzzled, and then like when I upload it, I'm like watching it and I'm like, why is there like a bit, why does it look like it's smudged? Like someone put Vaseline all over the screen. Have you guys ever wondered that? I wonder it every time. And I finally figured it out because the screen is facing us and the camera that is facing us is my phone screen. I do these on my phone, okay? That's why the sound quality is so horrible. And
we're trying to talk louder now so that you can hear us better.
Yeah, and it's also why the camera was smudged all the time because that's like my screen on my phone. I finally figured that out. So I wiped off the lens a little bit, and hopefully it's better this time.
We shall see.
Yeah. So if you've been wondering that, that's what the deal was. Technical difficulties is all. But anyway,
I guess I'm not that close of an observer because I never noticed. Maybe I did and I just didn't, and then I just moved past it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it always bugged me because I'm uploading this in high quality whatever, but I finally figured it out.
Maybe this will be the best looking video we've ever had.
Oh, I can't wait. You can see every pore on our faces. Awesome. So, so Paul and I were just discussing, death and funerals. And so one of our mutual friends, his dad just died. And
the funeral's tomorrow.
Yeah, the funeral's tomorrow.
The viewing's tonight, so we were just talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about viewings. What do you guys think about viewings? Like an open casket? Do you like going and seeing like the dead person?
I don't.
I don't either. We were just discussing we don't really enjoy looking at a dead body.
When I see people go up and kiss the body or something, I'm just like that.
Yeah.
I have something about out of all of the things in the entire world, probably the thing that is the most upsetting and disturbing to me that I have a hard time dealing with is a dead animal. I have real problems with there's when I was living in Las Vegas, there was a dead mouse on our front porch, and my wife was like, "Okay, would you take care of that?" And I'm like, "No." I just I don't know why.
Yeah.
Something psychological about it just messes. It's just it's really upsetting to me.
Is it
I don't know.
You feel like it might be disease.
It just freaks me out. It just really, and I'm better now. There was a time a few years ago where there was a dead bird, and I was like, okay, I'm going to confront my fear and get a shovel, and I dealt with it. But that's something that's really hard for me. So the idea of the dead body, I don't know. It's just I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. Well, we were just discussing, I don't. By the way, the battery's running out. I think we had 6% battery when we started, so hopefully we'll be okay. But I don't feel like that's the person. It's part of them, right? And the part of them that made them is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a body doesn't have any personality or anything. It's just like a thing.
It's like an outer shell.
Yeah. So they're not even. So you're not even looking at that person. You're just looking at a part of them, and it's just kind of I don't know.
I guess a lot of it has to do with what your upbringing was and what you're used to.
Yeah.
But ever since I was a little kid, I always thought it was kind of creepy and I didn't like it. And maybe that's because my parents kind of saw it that way too.
Okay.
I guess if my parents were go kiss your grandma or something, then I just got used to it. But
right. maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. I mean, I guess death gets us all in the end.
No one lives forever. Hey,
We're dying. As soon as we're born, we start dying. Minute by minute, hour by hour. Yeah. But, you know, there's AI and like science and stuff coming, so maybe we'll live forever.
I hope not.
Those replace body parts and stuff, and like we'll just keep going.
That sounds awful.
They'll clone all of our organs, and they'll just like replace them. No.
Like death becomes her.
Yeah. I always so there was a show I saw actually, where they figured out how to like it was a really bad show. I didn't like it. It was but the premise of the show is like they figured out how to like download your soul basically into like a computer thing. They called it a stack. And so like and so if you died, they could take out your stack and put it in a new body, and like you would just be, you know, and so you'd be alive again basically, you know.
Wow.
But I was but you'd be in a new body, you know, which was kind of weird. Like they didn't in the show, they didn't like clone your body or anything. They would just like find another body and like put your stack in the new body. So anyway, but I've always wondered like what if, you know what I mean? Like what if in the future they figured out how to like bring people back or whatever, like with their DNA or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
I've heard people talking about with AI, if they could put, I don't know how it would work, but like basically be able to do something with AI and your personality or something. They could put enough information about you into an AI bot or whatever.
Like make an AI you or
that
something.
You could actually have a conversation with the AI, but it would feel like you're having a conversation with that person.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio the other day, and there was a story about this lady who has an AI boyfriend. It was really weird.
Yeah, that's a thing. AI girlfriends, AI boyfriend. And I think, you know, I think that's probably more appealing for women because, like, I mean, it's hard to have for a man, it's hard to have a physical relationship with your AI girlfriend, right?
Impossible.
Well, you know, yeah, basically. But like with a woman, like she just likes being with someone and talking and whatever, and that would be like almost the same thing. You know what I mean?
Or better.
Oh, or better.
He doesn't leave his underwear on the floor.
Yeah, he doesn't have all the negative aspects of.
She doesn't have
to live with a man.
Clean up after him.
Yeah, you don't have to live with a man. You can just like talk to him whenever you want to, and then turn him off. But that's the same thing with like, you know, AI sex bots or whatever, right? You just have sex with it, and then like you don't have to. I don't know. I know, but it's weird. It's very weird. But think about like if you were like. Think about like when we're grandpas or something, and our kids are just like they all have AI relationships or something, and like that's just normal, and we're just like, what the crap? This is so messed up, you know? Like I would be like, you kids are so messed up, and they'd just be like, you're weird, Grandpa, whatever. You don't get, you're dumb.
Everybody has an AI relationship nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't look forward to that.
No, but I mean it is. But a lot of guys do that these days. I mean, even with like, you know, cam girls or, you know, OnlyFans girls or whatever, right? Like guys I mean, there's the porn like nudity aspect of it that they get off on, but they also feel like they can also like chat her and like feel like, oh, she knows who I am, and you know what I mean. Like it's more like, I don't know. Well, and it's like all these things are like totally counterfeit relationships, but I think some people don't recognize that, you know? Like some
Yeah.
people don't know the difference. They're just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this is great. Like I have, like it feels good that I have this relationship or whatever, but it's not really a relationship,
Yeah.
which is sad.
Yeah.
But that's the scary thing though. Like if lots of people were, you know, brought up thinking that that's like a normal option or whatever, and they don't ever question it, then it just becomes like the
Normal.
norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Acceptable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, you know, AI and stuff. I mean, people are saying like with AI, everything's gonna change like really, really fast.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. I think they call it the singularity, which is basically when AI becomes like it can repair. I don't want to say repair itself. It can improve itself faster than we can improve it.
Oh.
That's like the singularity at that point. Then like things are just gonna go really fast,
Wow.
and who knows what things will be like. But
Interesting.
yeah, so there you go. So maybe death is better than living in the AI world. I don't know. Maybe we should all die before that happens. No. I mean, like, you know, life goes on, I guess. I mean, it's funny to think like, you know, and there's an old guy in my ward who like always goes off about he calls it the idiot box television, right? And he's like, oh, the idiot box and blah, blah, blah. People should read books and whatever, you know. And I'm like, so, you know, so when TV was like becoming a thing, he was like, oh, that's gonna ruin everything, right? Like kind of like what we're saying about AI. And like, did it ruin everything? I don't know.
I think you can have a balance, you know.
Yeah.
The TV could be the idiot box if all you do is sit at home and watch it all day long and you're not having relationships with people.
Yeah.
But you could also have a full and fulfilling life and you could watch TV every now and then and, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure I watched way too much TV as a kid. And did it mess me up? Maybe. Like, I wouldn't know. I only know how I am. I just know how I am, right? And it feels normal to me. But maybe I got screwed up when I was a kid, you know? I have no idea.
I think there definitely is something to kids who are too young spending too much time on screens.
Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah.
There's definitely some truth to that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've done studies with social media and stuff and how it, like, messes with people.
Yeah. But that's not the same thing as just watching TV.
Well, I mean...
Nowadays, people...
It depends.
...don't watch TV the way we did.
Right.
Because now you stream things, mainly.
Well, I mean, it's basically the same. But it's not like, oh, I have to watch this show at this time,
right?
Because it's going to be gone if I don't. You know what I mean?
I think it's different because you can watch as many episodes of whatever you want whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when we were younger, you couldn't do that. So it was like, oh, this is kind of like the time of day when there's TV on, and then, you know,
yeah.
Now you could be up all night watching whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe people watch TV all night long when we were younger too. I didn't.
Yeah.
It seems to me like at a certain point it like shut off, right? And you just see like the salt and pepper fight.
Yeah,
the TV screen.
I think at some point they would sign off, but it was.
I remember waking up really early in the
Early on.
morning and like waiting for it to come on for the first time in the morning.
Oh, really? Wow. I think that was. I think it became. I think that was short-lived. I mean, I think that it was that way for a little while, but I don't think it stayed that way for very long. Especially when like cable TV started coming,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and then it's like, oh, then they just showed like infomercials and crap late at night.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
well, we went from death to AI to TV.
There you go. Because you never know what you're gonna get. That's what you got. Thanks for joining us for the show. Have a fantastic
weekend.
Sure.
By the way, it depends on when you watch this, because you can watch it whenever you want to.
Yeah, I record these on Friday, but I usually upload them on Monday, or I try to upload them on Monday, and sometimes and I don't know why I do that, except for the fact that like on Friday, people aren't really gonna watch maybe, and Monday they're like ready like for something to watch. You know what I mean?
So have a great week.
Yeah. Love you guys. See you in the next one.